Very good morning, students. Regarding plant physiology, today we are going to discuss one organelle, mitochondria. See, mitochondria present both plants and animal cell. So mitochondria are filamentous or granular cytoplasmic organelle present in cells. Just see the picture. The cell with mitochondria. It's a filamentous or granular cytoplasmic organelle present in cells. The mitochondria were first discovered by Kolliker in the year 1857 as granular structure in striated muscles. Mitochondria, it is singular form, mitochondrian. Mitochondria plural, mitochondrian singular. Mitochondria are organelles within eukaryotic cells that produce adenosine triphosphate. So ATP produced. This ATP form the energy currency of the cell. For this reason, the mitochondria is referred to as powerhouse of the cell. So mitochondria is known as powerhouse of the cells. Since it produces adenosine triphosphate which form the energy currency of the cell. Mitochondria vary in size from 0.5 micrometer to 2.0 micrometer. Mitochondria contain 60 to 70% of protein, 25 to 30% of lipids, 5 to 7% RNA, and small amount of DNA and minerals. Let me see the structure of mitochondria. Just see the picture. This is the mitochondria structure. So mitochondria, we can see mitochondrial membrane, then CRISTAE, OXYSOMES, and mitochondrial matrix. So first, mitochondrial membrane. Mitochondria, it's a double membrane bound organelle. So mitochondrial membrane, it consists of two membranes called inner and outer membrane. So see the picture, we can see outer membrane and also inner membrane. So it is known as double membrane bound organelle. Each membrane is 60 to 70 angstrom thick. Outer mitochondrial membrane is smooth and freely permeable to most small molecules. Small molecules can enter through outer mitochondrial membrane. Outer mitochondrial membrane contains enzymes, proteins, and lipids. It has porine molecule. Just see the picture. So outer membrane with porine molecule. Porine is nothing but protein which form channels for passage of molecules through it. So molecules can pass through. So porine, it's a protein which form channels for passage of molecules through it. This is about the outer membrane of mitochondria. Now inner membrane. So inner mitochondrial membrane is semi-permeable membrane, selectively permeable. It does not allow all the particle enter into the mitochondria. Selectively permeable in nature. So this inner mitochondrial membrane regulates the passage of material into and out of the mitochondria. It is rich in enzymes and carrier proteins. It consists of 80% of proteins and lipids. So this is about the inner mitochondrial membrane. So there are two different type of membrane present in mitochondria, outer membrane and inner membrane. Outer membrane is smooth, freely permeable, but inner membrane is semi-permeable Outer membrane, we can see pore-in molecules which form channels for passage of molecules through it. So this is about the mitochondrial membrane. Next, CRISTAE. So what is CRISTAE? The inner mitochondrial membrane gives rise to finger-like projection. Just see the picture. Inner mitochondrial membrane gives rise to a finger-like projection. This is only known as CRISTAE. This CRISTAE increase the inner surface area, fold in inner membrane of the mitochondria to hold variety of enzymes. So variety of enzymes are present in the inner membrane of mitochondria in this finger-like projection. So it is only called as CRISTAE. This is another part of mitochondria. So next, OXYSOMES. The inner mitochondrial membrane bear minute, regularly spaced tennis racket shaped particle known as oxysome. Oxysome also known as F1 particle. They involve in ATP synthesis. So just see the picture, the oxysome with F1 particle, and we can see a stalk. So what is the major function of oxysome? It involves in ATP synthesis. Then oxysome with three different parts: head, stalk and base. Head, stalk, base are the three different parts of oxysome. So next to oxysome, we can see mitochondrial matrix. So mitochondrial matrix is a complex mixture of proteins and lipids. Matrix contains enzymes for Krebs cycle, mitochondrial ribosomes, tRNAs and mitochondrial DNA. So mitochondrial matrix is a complex mixture of proteins and lipids. Whatever required for the oxidation of food material, that is respiration, it is present in the mitochondria. That is enzymes for Krebs cycle, mitochondrial ribosomes, tRNAs and mitochondrial DNA. So this is about the structure of mitochondria. So structure of mitochondria with mitochondrial membrane, inner and outer membrane. Next, CRISTAE, it's nothing but inner mitochondrial membrane with finger-like projection. Then oxysome, inner mitochondrial membrane with F1 particle, that is regularly spaced tennis racket shaped particle, it is called as oxysome. Then mitochondrial matrix, it's a complex mixture of proteins and lipids. So this is about the structure of mitochondria. Let me pass on the functions of mitochondria. So what are the functions of mitochondria? Mitochondria is the main organelle of cell respiration. Cell respiration takes place in mitochondria. They produce a large number of ATP molecules. So they are called as powerhouses of the cell or ATP factory of the cell. Mitochondria are called as powerhouse of the cells. Why it is called powerhouse of the cell? Produce adenosine triphosphate ATP, which form the free energy or energy currency of the cell. For this reason, mitochondria is referred to as powerhouse of the cell. Next important function, it helps the cells to maintain normal concentration of calcium ions. One more function, it regulates the metabolic activity of the cell. Metabolic activity of the cell regulated by mitochondria. So these are all the important functions of mitochondria. So with this we finish mitochondria, structure and function. I hope you all understand the structure and function of mitochondria. That's all about today's class. Thank you.